Marco! Danny, line!
Get there!
And time, well done. Put the ball at the top, Sadiq. Ready, double, you're on a strike, one man. First out there with the back to the...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions, and it's our pleasure to bring you today's National Cup contest between the North Huntington Beach Black and the California Heat. On the other side of the field in the white uniforms are the California Heat. We'll tell you a little bit about them in just a few moments. And moving towards us right now in the black and white uniforms are the NHB Black. Both teams come in here with much heralded pasts, and we'll dwell on those in just a few minutes. This is the National Cup, and we're here at beautiful Ocean View High School in Huntington Beach, California. It's April 13th, 1996, and this is the opening round of the National Cup contest, which are going to take place over the next 3 weekends here in Orange County. And eventually, we're going to send a winner out of these this field of 17 teams. We're going to send a winner up to the regionals in Casper, Wyoming, and that'll take place in June. Meanwhile, this is California Youth Soccer Association's National Cup, and these are the opening rounds. This is 2 teams that hail from Group B, and Group B contains 4 teams. These are 2 of those teams, once again, the NHB Black and the California Heat. And the top 2 teams from this particular bracket will advance. They'll play 3 games before they advance, and the top 2 teams will advance, eventually creating a field of 8, and then out of that field of 8, they'll play quarterfinals, semifinals, and then a final game, and send an eventual winner up to Casper, Wyoming. We'll tell you a little bit about the NHB Black. They're heading out to the field right now. They are coached by their head coach, Dave Weston. Assistant coach is Juan Vivaros. The team trainer is Jim Vivaros and Martin Rocha, and the team manager is Mary Weston. These 2 teams have a bit of a history with one another. They've played each other quite a few times before, but most recently, the NHB Black lost to the Cal Heat 4-1 last month in the Diamond Bar Walnut Valley tournament. And the NHB Black beat the Heat 4-0 in the NHB tournament back in September. But strangely enough, the Cal Heat went on to win that tournament. So interesting compilation there. They've gotten against each other quite a few times just in the very recent past. These 2 teams pretty familiar with each other. Both teams hail from the Coast League. However, they didn't play any regular season games against each other last year in the Coast League. But that could change as of next season. Meanwhile, we're just about ready to go. We'll play 2 35-minute halves. And there is the opening right there. NHB Black wins the kick on the opening kick. And we're on our way. We'll play 2 35-minute halves, as we just mentioned, and we'll give you a little background on both teams right now while we can. We told you about the coaches of the Black and the team managers and trainers. Now let's tell you about the Black themselves. They have in goal today James Daniels, and the backup goalkeeper will be Chris Kalui. Number 2 is Jonathan Zabala, and number 3 is Nestor Castillo. Number 4, Gavin Shack. Number 5 is Martin Rocha. Number 6, Chad McGowan. Number 7 is Aaron Barragan. Number 8 is Hugo Casillas. Number 10, Julio Vargas. Number 11 is Carlos Dominguez. Number 12 is Salvador Padilla. We'll bring you the rest of that lineup in just a minute. Cal Heat's been awarded a free kick. It looks like Brian Meyer is going to handle this, number 6. And everybody's spreading out here. Meyer's kick right into the center, and that's out past the end line, off the Black. That'll bring up a corner kick now for the Heat, and it looks like Meyer's going to run over and handle that. No, Meyer's going to run back to his position, I think, and we'll see what happens here. We'll bring you the rest of that lineup. Number 12 for the NHB Black is Salvador Padilla. Number 13 is Kurt McGowan. Number 14 is Andy Weston. And number 15 is Manuel Padilla. Number 18 is Jaime Navarro. Here comes the corner kick now for the Heat. And this is a little short. Lots of black around that ball, and they get it back out. Number 19, once again for the Black, is Alvaro Lua. And we'll tell you a little bit more about the Black as the game progresses. They've got quite a successful history, hitting the deck real hard here of the Black, I believe is number 10, Julio Vargas. We'll see if that is indeed Vargas that hit the deck. He's up quickly. And he's all right, back into the action. So we're ready to go. That'll bring up a free kick now for NHB. NHB lets Casillas handle it. Casillas' kick is up high and over the top of the net. That looked like it almost looked like it went in from here. But we're still in a scoreless tie here in the early going of this first half. Once again, back to the NHB Black. They finished second in the Coast League this year. They are the winners of the Nomad Tournament, the Surf Tournament, and a whole conglomeration of other tournaments that Coach Weston didn't want to brag too much about before the game. We tried to get him to confess to all the tournament victories this team has, but we'll let it go as this is a really great team that's won quite a few tournaments. And they are going to be our representatives, that is the United States representative in Spain later on in June. Black on the move, good defense there by the Heat. Coming out of goal is Byers. Byers lands on it and gives a good strong kick out towards midfield to the far side. Ball hits the deck, and a 50-50 ball is bounding around right now. Heat take control momentarily. They're heading downfield back over to Casillas and the Black. Black on the move now, and ball being contested back and forth right at midfield.
Hey, good, look at that now.
Right here in front of our mics now, Black gets the ball upfield. Nice move there. Good speed shown by Chad McGowan. And now on the move is Aaron Barrigan. Barrigan on the move towards the net. Oh, look at that shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Nice cross. I could have crossed it, but went for the far post. And that kick had something on it, let me tell you. Number 7, Aaron Barrigan. And that'll bring up a corner kick now for the NHB team. Casillas is going to go out to the far corner and handle this kick. Casillas' kick a little short, but high enough. Header in, good. Look at that. I can't believe what I just saw. NHB has scored right away here in these opening minutes. Beautiful header right there. Looks like that was number 12, Salvador Padilla. And the kick was a little short, but it was high enough. Padilla gets there, and beautiful, beautiful header right in. Had something on it, too. Really not much Byers could do at that point. And NHB takes an early first half 1-0 lead here in this national tournament here at Ocean View High School in Huntington Beach. And this really promises to be a great game. As you can see, the action has been pretty fast and furious already. And we've already got a score on the board. Barrigan made a nice run at the goal a few moments ago, and the kick went a little bit past the post, but it brought up a corner kick for NHB. And McGowan, looks like it was McGowan that handled the kick, got it in close enough. And Padilla scores the first goal of the game. Nice looking one. NHB in the lead, 1-0. Ball rolling towards the touchline. This should go out. Should bring up a throw in now. Looks like Barrigan's going to handle it. No, he drops it off for Vargas. Vargas back to Navarro. Back to Vargas. Vargas crosses. And the header's going to be bounding in towards Byers. Byers will handle it from there. Let's tell you a little bit more now about the Cal Heat. The Cal Heat were the winners of the Mountain View League in 93-94 season, and they also won the League Cup in the 93-94 season, switched over to the Coast League for the 94-95 season, and won the Silver North Division of the Coast League. They were undefeated in league play this year with an 11-0-3 record.
Carry it all the way, Nestor. Quit, Nestor. Quit.
NHB played in the gold division. Nice shot on goal. Pass Myers is good from way out there. Did you see that? Roll it back. Number 10, Julio Vargas. I can't believe what I just saw. Perfect kick from miles out. Holy cow. Did you see that? Unreal. NHB in the lead now by a score of 2-0 here in the early going of the second half. I can't believe that kick. Oh boy, a home run from way out there. Byers went after it. I mean, he got good extension on it, tried to get to that ball, but it was perfectly placed high in the net and towards the left corner. I can't believe it. All right, the Heat's got the pressure on them now. They got to get back into this thing. It's been all NHB. Another reminder that NHB lost to the Heat just about a month ago in the Diamond Bar Walnut Valley tournament by a score of 4-1. And they have certainly reversed directions since then. Of course, if we go all the way back to the NHB tournament back Labor Day weekend of '95, about 6 months ago, NHB beat the Cal Heat by a score of 4-0. They lead 2-0 here in the first half. Little background on the Cal Heat now, as we were telling you, that they won the Silver North of the Coast League this year, and then the previous year won the Mountain View League regular season and the League Cup. They are coached by head coach Clint Greenwood, and assistant coaches are actually team managers Mike Richardson and Bo Atkinson. We want to thank Mike for all the help he gave us before the game getting ready. Byers' kick out towards midfield. And this is number 13. This is Kurt McGowan, who moves the ball upfield, gets it up to Casillas. Casillas across to Vargas, and Vargas showing good control there. Gets it out towards the corner, now a whistle. The Cal Heat also won the NHB tournament gold in '95. They won the 4th of July Classic last summer. They won the Claremont Summer Classic. That was last summer in '95. They also are the winners of the Aztec Cup. They made it to the finals in the Inland Invitational and also made it to the finals in the Diamond Bar Walnut Valley tournament.
That's yours, Julio.
Of course, in the Diamond Bar Walnut Valley tournament, that's when they, that's the tournament where they beat NHB 4-1. The Heat are recently just back from the Dallas Cup, where they won their first 2 games and then lost to the team from the UK. And another whistle. The lineup for the Cal Heat, in goal, number 9, Andrew Byers. And Byers has certainly had his hands full so far in this first half. Number 3 is Daniel Alvarez. And number 4 is Marco Peregretti. Number 5 is Paul Rodriguez. Kick is up high and past the end line. Number 6 is Brian Meyer. Number 7 is Omar Macedo. Number 8 is Armando Ponce. Number 10, Landon Donovan. Number 12 is Edgard Miranda. Number 13, Robbie Atkinson. And there's Robbie right there, just about got a foot on the ball, and then it bopped past him. Number 14 is John Richardson. Number 16 is Kevin Peterson. Number 18, Chris Harris. And number 19 is Oswaldo Arias. Score here in the early going of this first half. Once again, North Huntington Beach in the lead by a score of 2-0. First half goals by Salvador Padilla. Beautiful header by Padilla. And then a home run shot from way out there, a bomb by Julio Vargas, made the score 2-0 just a few moments ago. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. Opening round here of the National Cup. On the move, McGowan crosses, picked off there. Good defense by the Heat. Back outside here to Navarro. Navarro goes across to Vargas. Vargas still in control. Lots of white around Vargas there. Maintains control. Rocha. Rocha. Beautiful work right there. Look at NHB move with that ball inside. Great look right there. Still in control. Navarro. And slammed out of bounds there by Edgar Miranda. Good D by Miranda. NHB ball Navarro will handle the toss in. Rocha upfield gets past Casillas. Long shot. Byers there. Full extension. Controls it. Nice shot, though. These guys are laying on some kicks, let me tell you. Those are hard. Good game here so far. Big game. These guys are moving with the ball nice. That's Casillas that's dribbling around like a dervish, then hits the deck, gets the whistle. NHB ball. Too high. And that'll be Heat ball. The Heat have had their hands full so far in this half, keeping the ball out of their own end. Number 19, Oswaldo Arias.
Going in.
Okay, we got a substitution time here for NHB. Looks like they're going to run Jonathan Zabala, number 2, into the game. There goes Zabala in. And number 12, Salvador Padilla, taking a break. Padilla with that beautiful header in the opening minutes of the game. Scored the first goal. This is Alvarez, who moves the ball across the midfield line. Looks like it's picked up there by Macedo.
Come on.
And the whistle goes against Manuel Padilla, number 15 of NHB. Cal Heat ball. Free kick.
Hey, Twin, come on, Twin.
Coach, I want everybody 3 feet back, please, especially the person sitting there. Come on, you got to see down the line 3 feet.
Look at
NHB takes the ball away right away. And look at this. On the move is Barragan. Barragan gets blocked there. Nobody in goal right now. Okay, Casillas shot. Oh, look at that. Oh no, look at this, Vargas. Oh boy, NHB shooting like crazy. Byers is so busy, he smothers this one. Oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing over here. Oh man. Casillas. Oh, nice fake by Casillas. Down the line. Back to Casillas. Casillas down towards the corner. Ball still in play. Macedo after it. Macedo gets control of it, knocks it off Casillas and out. Should be Heat's ball near midfield. And that's Manuel Padilla, who goes back to Rocha. Rocha upfield now to Chad McGowan. We've got some twins on this team, the McGowan twins. I'll try to separate them for you if I can.
Get up there, help him, help him, help him.
Heat comes away with that ball, gets it across the midfield line. And this is Macedo. Macedo cross field now to Alvarez. Alvarez moving up the far side, across the midfield lines, met there by Castillo. And both Alvarez and Castillo hit the deck. Cal Heat wins the whistle. And when NHB gets this ball down to the Cal Heat side of the field, they're fast. And things just start to happen right away, like right here. Here comes McGowan. McGowan's shot up high, too far to the right. It's out of there. But that's when you want to really watch NHB in the transition actually. Once Cal Heat gets the ball down to the left side of your screen, NHB seems to be able to get it across the back across the other way pretty quickly, and that's when they're fast. That's when they're on the move.
Go pressure! Pressure!
Once they've got enough white jerseys down to the left side of your screen, NHB very dangerous. Of course, as we've seen, they're also pretty dangerous with their corner kicks. And that looks like it'll be heat ball right around the midfield line. Paul Rodriguez of the Heat's going to handle the throw-in. Rodriguez goes down the line with it, and it's eventually picked off by Atkinson. Up high, header there by Paragretti. NHB's ball again, Casillas, cross field. Downfield, Zabala trying to get control, can't get it away from Alvarez. Alvarez goes up the line with it, but it's blocked right there. And Macedo tries to gain control, has it taken away by Vargas. Vargas up to McGowan. NHB so dangerous up that side of the field so far this half. I mean, they look dangerous every time they get it upfield. Looks like it's out off Casillas, and it'll be Cal Heat ball. NHB in the lead, 2-0 here.
Tiempo.
Oh, look at this, Casillas. Beautiful work. Oh, man. I can't tell you about that. You got to watch it. McGowan. Oh, look at that. McGowan's tripped up by Meyer. And the ball goes past the end line. Looks like they're going to call the ball out off the Heat and bring up a corner kick now for the NHB squad. Looks like Vargas is going to handle the corner kick. And they go back to Vargas now. He gets it up high. Oh, NHB's dangerous right here in this position of the field. Ball kicked back outside by Zabala. And after it now is McGowan. That's Kurt McGowan, number 13. We've got Chad McGowan, number 6, Kurt McGowan, number 13. Try to keep them separated if we can for the broadcast. Hard to tell the difference between the two of them from where I'm standing. All right, here comes NHB. And a little pushing and shoving, no whistle. Cal Heat comes away with the ball. This is Paragretti, who goes across to Alvarez. Macedo has it stolen away. Alvarez back in the picture. Macedo back up to Atkinson. And all the way upfield, coming out of goal, is Daniels for NHB. Daniels has not been that busy so far yet today. Rocha to McGowan. And slammed out by Cal Heat. NHB ball.
Yeah, quicker. Fine.
About 15 minutes remain in this first half. That is an unofficial time. We don't have a score clock here, so we're just keeping an eye on our watches for you. And we'll try to be as accurate as we can. We've had pretty good luck in the past. Look at this. Zabala. Cross to Barragan. Tries to get across to Barragan. Can't do so. Picked off there by Rodriguez. Cal Heat get across midfield now. Padilla is there. Gets it up high. Downfield towards Castillo. Castillo's got control. Cal Heat playing hard here. Harris on the far side. That's Chris Harris, number 18. And he's being marked there by number 15, Manuel Padilla. Padilla goes past the touchline with it and out. And Chris Harris, number 18, will give chase. Cal Heat ball down the NHB end of the field. McGowan, cross, that was great looking. Boy, oh, ouch. Boy, NHB is really passing well. I mean, you can see that little transaction there between McGowan and, I believe, Vargas. Just to get the ball upfield, McGowan's passed it over to Vargas. Vargas right away, right back to McGowan. And perfectly executed. As we mentioned before the game began, two well-accomplished teams, two much heralded teams, and you can see the level of play here is super high. And George Langerman Productions has been covering a lot of games, especially this time of year with all the different tournaments going on. Ball picked up by Daniels easily. And this is a level that we don't get to see all the time. And it certainly is a pleasure to watch and a pleasure to bring to you. Heat moving the ball pretty well now, getting the ball upfield here. But there's that NHB defense right there in the persons of Rocha. Now let's see if we see some of this fancy footwork again. Rocha up to McGowan. McGowan picks it up right around midfield, gets it down the line. Charging hard is Vargas. Vargas back to McGowan, almost picked off there by Macedo. Actually, Macedo does the job. And it'll be Heat ball, and Paul Rodriguez will throw it in. Vargas takes it away right away. And blasted upfield by Macedo. McGowan, Kurt McGowan. Alvarez with the good speed. Gets there first. Harris. Harris tries to keep it in, can't do so. And it looks like NHB is going to have a substitution right now. Let's see what's going on. Looks like Zabala, number 2, is going to come running off. It is Zabala. And I think it's Padilla that's going to come back in. Salvador Padilla. Let's see if I'm correct. I am. And this is Padilla, Manuel Padilla. You can hear Coach Weston, just McGowan going after the ball towards the end line, and that'll roll out. You can hear Coach Weston of the NHB squad just yelling twin, twin, meaning get that ball over to McGowan on the right side. Something tells me Coach Weston doesn't spend a lot of time distinguishing between Chad and Kurt McGowan. Just calls them twin. Lets everybody else sort them out. Vargas, McGowan, can't get there. Rodriguez, not much on it. Anybody's ball. Vargas, Rodriguez. Rodriguez cross field now. Harris after it. McGowan there. First, off the face of Harris. McGowan going back after it. Gets it back towards Rocha. Rocha's got Navarro cross field from. He goes to Navarro. Navarro up across the midfield line. And it's picked up right there. Good speed by Macedo. Picked off by Rocha. Macedo again. And good work there by Macedo. Casillas showing us the good defense. Harris is grabbed from behind by Castillo. No call. Grabbing the shirt. Nice looking work there by Alvarez, but he can't hold on to it. That looks like Padilla, who goes up to Vargas. Vargas has it stolen away by Macedo. And the whistle. NHB ball. Upfield. Vargas, dangerous. Too far to the right. Oswaldo Arias, number 19, showing us the good D there, really pushing Vargas out. Too far out for him to make a real good kick. And Arias, a big kid. Looks like he's playing a sweeper position. Nice move right there by Robbie Atkinson, advancing the progress of that ball. Navarro comes away with it, gets it inside to Rocha. Back to Daniels. Daniels to the far side. Looks like that's McGowan. NHB across the midfield line with the ball picked off there by Richardson. Up to twin, McGowan. Lots of white jerseys around it. This is Arias. Vargas. Cross to Padilla. Padilla knocks the ball over towards, looks like Castillo. Castillo centers or crosses. Padilla's there, trying to turn it around. Ball is goal! Look at this. 3-0 NHB. And you just can't stop that. Unreal. You just can't stop that. I mean, NHB is just moving that ball around too quickly up front. And there's really not much Byers could do with that. And it looks like that was Hugo Casillas that scored the 3rd goal of the game now for NHB. And they are really on a roll now. And that action up front, in front of that goal, there's nothing Calhoun can do with that. They've got to get the ball down to the NHB side of the field and keep it there. They've got to keep that offense out of Byers' face, because right now the NHB Black is just playing too hard. Running into the game now for Nestor Castillo is number 11, Carlos Dominguez. So Dominguez into the game now. And as we mentioned a moment ago, Calhoun's got to just get that ball out of their own end and keep it out of their own end, because there's nothing Byers can do with that kind of an attack. Padilla down the line to Dominguez. Crosses. Slammed out of there by Arias. McGowan tries to cross. Picked off by Macedo. Macedo, nice looking footwork. Gets it upfield and intercepted by Rocha. Rocha, cross to Padilla. Now Navarro, cross midfield, picked up by Atkinson. Navarro back into the picture. Good work there by Navarro. Navarro again. Rocha. And I believe that's the other McGowan. It is. And the whistle, Cal Heat ball. About 5 minutes remain in this first half. North Huntington Beach Black in the lead, 3-0. And these guys look good. Vargas up to Barragan. Crosses to Vargas. Oh, look at that play. And broken up nicely. It looks like that was Brian Meyer who broke that up. But I wouldn't want to see those guys running towards me like that. Not with that kind of passing and that kind of size. Too much speed. From the corner now.
Take a shot!
Padilla. Padilla from way out there. Byers is after it, picks it off. Up high. Vargas wins that one. Back to Roca. Roca across to McGowan.
Yes.
Great looking passing. These guys are well coached.
Pull him off the field. Pull him off the field. I know, but they're gonna, the ref.
Okay, Cal Heat on the move now. Good looking work here by Miranda, and past the end line.
Hey, where's the bandages?
They're on the other side of the field because Mary got the thing over there.
Where you guys from? Okay, Cal Heat with the corner kick. Let's see who they got out there. It looks like that's John Richardson that's going to handle it. Richardson's kick is up high, picked off immediately by Daniels. Daniels a big kid, big guy out there. Got to that ball first. Daniels cross to Navarro now. Navarro to Roca. We've seen this before. Roca to McGowan. McGowan up the line to Barragan. And nothing new there. Barragan on the move now from our side of the field. Look at this guy go with the ball. Boy, I can't believe this. And out of the goal comes Byers. It's a good thing. He had to come out of there. Barragan's just running around to everybody in white jerseys. Okay, what's the call here?
Indirect, indirect. Hey, hey, go stalk it, go stalk it.
So what's his He called an indirect foul, mainly it's because it was a shove. It's not considered a flagrant foul, so they don't get the penalty kick. So what it is one of our guys has to touch it to another one of our guys, or it has to hit one of the other players before it goes in the goal. If it goes straight in the goal without touching anybody, it's not a goal.
Okay, a push outside of the box by the Heat has awarded an indirect to the NHB. NHB shot, oh, by! Ooh, nice shot right there by Padilla. And we were a little unclear as to what the call was there, but an indirect was awarded to NHB due to a foul outside the box on Barragan. Shot, Byers. Well, they're keeping Byers sharp. Ball our way.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. Hey,
Atkinson at midfield.
Buy it, quick, get out of there, quick. Go with 13, go with 13.
Okay, according to my watch, we got about a minute remaining in this first half. But that's unofficial, of course. This is Brian Meyer, number 6. Nice kick. But blasted out of there by the black. Ball at midfield. After it now is Rodriguez. And here comes Barragan. This is dangerous. Barragan on Byers, one-on-one. Barragan! Shot, good! Unreal! Unbelievable. Look at Barragan hits the deck. Oh, man. Oh, boy. He's too fast. It's just too much. 4-0 NHB. Unreal. The speed of NHB moving upfield is just too much for the Heat to keep up with at this point. It's just unreal what's going on out there. Barragan just ran through a whole host of white jerseys. After a while, it was him one-on-one with Byers. He handled it beautifully. He made Byers commit. And once Byers committed, there was just nobody in goal. And Barragan just had a nice, easy shot, and he took it easy. He didn't get carried away. He took it easy, knocked it through, made sure of it. And it's 4-0 NHB now. And we're just about out of time here in this first half. And that is the end of the first half with the score, North Huntington Beach Black 4 and the California Heat 0. First half goals on a beautiful header off the corner kick by Salvador Padilla started things off. And then Julio Vargas kicked in a bomb from about a mile away that went into the upper part of the net for the second goal. Casillas showed us some fancy footwork and some nice work and got in the third goal. And then you just saw Barragan just a minute ago just turning on the afterburners and blasting in the fourth goal of this first half. So we'll be back with 35 more minutes of tournament soccer right after this halftime. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.
Let's release the ball a little bit more to Aaron, okay? If they're living with one man or two men, he's like this, the ball's in space, Aaron will take them every single time, but we have to release that ball. Boom. You do your dribbling fine if you got space, okay? But a lot of times you collect the ball, you turn, you take the man out, look up, you put it there. If you don't do that, by the time you take 1, 2, 3, 4 more touches, they're already marking you. Johnny, you're not coming to your wife because they're tired. There's no
back, and we're underway here. Second half just begun now. Of course, we've switched sides. The goalkeepers remain the same. Byers in goal for the Heat. Daniels in goal for NHB. Berrigan passes off to Casillas. Ball still alive near the end line. No, it's out and passed. Byers wants it. Doesn't get it. Navarro to the corner now with it. NHB in the lead, 4-0 here. And another whistle is going to stop action.
No.
And the yellow card looks like it's been issued to Jaime Navarro. And I'm unclear as to what happened there.
They're using words to deceive the other team by saying things that are all physics and they're doing that little play.
Byers comes out and grabs this one.
You're screaming, I got it. You can't do that.
It is not a yellow card.
Is that a yellow card? Okay, the word we've got is that NHB was using some deceptive language. Towards Byers, he picks it off. And I'm a little unclear as to how that works, but we'll try to get that to you when we get a break. Either way, NHB with the 4-0 lead. And as we mentioned earlier in the first half, the Heat have just got to keep the ball out of their own end here. They've got to put the offensive pressure on NHB and try to turn things around. McGowan after it on the far side. McGowan downfield now towards Berrigan, and this guy's got too much speed. Berrigan and Arias, and it looks like that goes towards the corner. It's picked up there by McGowan. McGowan, a nice cross right up front, and outside again. Beautiful cross by McGowan. And now this is Dominguez, who goes outside to Kurt McGowan. Dominguez crosses. Padilla with the header tries to head it in, but too far to the right, and Byers will go after this one. Heat on the move now. This is Armando Ponce, number 8, in control of the ball. And he goes back to, looks like that was Atkinson. And now Arias. Arias showing us some nice footwork for a big guy especially, and the whistle. Looks like the whistle is called against the Cal Heats, number 4, Marco Peragretti. And I don't know exactly what Peragretti did, but it's NHB ball. Vargas. Back to Vargas. He's being met there by Ponce. Cross field to Padilla. That's Manuel Padilla. Padilla across to Kurt McGowan. And McGowan has it blocked away and saved. Nice job there by John Richardson. And this is Martin Rocha. Keeps the ball alive. Hugo Casillas. Cross to Vargas. Vargas, nice fake. And then all the way upfield. Lots of white around the ball there. Ball still alive near the corner. And then that's past the end line. And I thought that was off. Yeah, it should bring up a corner kick for NHB. It will. Looks like Julio Vargas is going to head out to the corner.
Come on, guys, please. All the way down the line. 3 feet back, please.
Vargas kick up high. Padilla's there with the header. He's done that before. Byers. Oh, Byers was out of position there, but he had a little help. And he needed it. Well, I won't say that he was actually out of position, but he certainly needed the help on that play, and he got it. And that's Navarro across to McGowan, back to Rocha. Manuel Padilla, Kurt McGowan, upfield. Peregretti gets it upfield now. This is stolen away by Padilla. And Dominguez. Brian Meyer gets a foot on it there. I believe this is Dominguez again, up to McGowan. And back across to Dominguez. Dominguez tripped up from behind by Alvarez. And the yellow card is issued. It should have been issued to Alvarez, number 3. It was. He's the one that pulled the trip. And I believe Julio Vargas is going to handle the free kick. NHB real dangerous down here. That's a little too far. Oh, the header to the back of the goal. Oh, boy. I thought that was heading into the net. 4-0 NHB. Or all 4 goals scored in the first half so far. We're still in the early going here of the second half. Goals by Padilla, Vargas, Casillas, and Barragan. Exciting goals, too. And that's some good-looking footwork there by the Heat, and looks like they'll win that whistle. And this is what this is what we expected more out of the Heat, that kind of footwork, that kind of movement upfield. I mean, as we mentioned before the game, I mean, these guys won the Mountain View League a year ago, won the Coast League, Silver North this year, won the NHB tournament, won the 4th of July Classic last year, the Claremont Summer Classic up high. Daniels comes up with it. Oh, boy. Won the Aztec Cup, made it to the finals of the Inland Invitational and the Diamond Bar Walnut tournament. So, I mean, these guys are, they win a lot. Yet they're having a hard time here with NHB. Vargas gets it up towards Padilla, and then Arias slams it out past the touchline, throw in. Looks like Dominguez will handle it. Dominguez up to Casillas. Casillas across to Vargas. Vargas back to Dominguez. Vargas shot wide to the right, past the end line. This is Brian Meyer, number 6 of the Heat. Nice kick by Meyer. Lots of kick, still rolling. And they go back to Manuel Padilla with it. Padilla will go across to McGowan. Actually, he goes all the way up to Dominguez since he was free. Now to McGowan. McGowan upfield to Vargas.
Good job.
Vargas is going to center it. Gets it over to Padilla. Back to Vargas. Vargas crosses, and Byers is there. Boy, NHB makes that stuff look easy. I mean, they run that ball up into Byers so quickly. Dominguez maintains control nicely. To Padilla, back to Dominguez. Anybody's ball now. Up high, Casillas. Padilla, out to the outside to Dominguez. Dominguez running out there. Alvarez is there, gives chase. Good defense there by Alvarez. Looks like the Cal Heat are running Armando Ponce off the field. They're going to give him a break for a while. And let's see who they have coming on here. Still got an eye on him. Wait for that number. Looks like it's number 10, Landon Donovan, who's into the game now. Padilla, shot, up high. Ooh, Berrigan was almost there. McGowan crosses. Padilla there. The header goes up, and it looks like Padilla's going to get called for that body on Arias, and that'll award the ball to the Heat. NHB in the lead, 4-0. About 12 minutes have elapsed, so we got about, let's say, 23 minutes remaining in the second half. Alvarez. Berrigan's there. Arias, Alvarez. Oh, look at this. Great move there by Casillas. Good speed. Upfield now. This is Miranda going after it, and that's out. Casillas wins that little battle, comes away with the free kick. Casillas crosses. Padilla's there. But Arias or Alvarez got there with the head first, knock it past the end line. Should bring up a corner kick now for NHB. It will. And looks like Hugo Casillas is going to handle the corner kick now. Casillas, nice. Right up front. Vargas is there, tries to stop the progression of the ball. Oh, nice kick by Vargas, but it's picked off there. Good save by Byers. Byers, nice kick downfield. Picked off immediately by Navarro, and it's out. Looks like it'll be Cal Heat's ball. Number 18, Chris Harris, goes inside with it. Off McGowan. Knocked back upfield towards the midfield line. Padilla's there to pick that up. Now Casillas. Casillas over to McGowan, back to Casillas, now Berrigan in control. Berrigan near the far side, near the corner. Berrigan heads inside with it. Nice pass, slips it over to Casillas, now over to Vargas. And looks like that might have been Paul Rodriguez that came out with the good defense there. No, that was not Paul Rodriguez. Look at this nice footwork there by Edgar Miranda. Miranda goes back over to Macedo, and back to the defense there. This is Arias, who gets it all the way upfield, but lots of black jerseys around that ball. And Cal Heat comes away with it, though, and tripped up from behind. That call's going to go against the Heat for tripping. Free kick awarded to the Cal Heat. Peragretti and Arias right up front. Arias is there with the header, and it's a little bit off to the right and out. McGowan. Alvarez. Alvarez again. Arias. Arias up to Macedo. Arias again. Into the corner. Looks like this is Chris Harris now. Harris tries to center it. Too much black there. To Rodriguez now. Rodriguez and Berrigan. Berrigan comes up with the ball. Rodriguez loses his footing. He's back up quickly, but Berrigan's on the move. Watch this guy. Look at this. No call there. And you can hear Coach Weston saying, wait for the whistle, guys. Don't assume there's a penalty. We thought we saw one there on Berrigan, but no whistle. And it was as if all the NHB players just stopped anticipating the whistle, and it didn't come. Byers made the save. Ball back upfield now into the NHB defense. Kurt McGowan to Dominguez. Dominguez over to Vargas. Vargas dribbling alone. Crosses to Casillas. Back to Vargas. Vargas striving into the middle himself. It goes off Padilla and out. White ball. Okay, Manuel Padilla has come off the field for NHB, and Gavin Shack, number 4, out onto the field now. Rocha, Padilla, Keat, knock it away. McGowan, Kurt McGowan, down to Shack. Shack near the corner. Crosses. Byers is there. Casillas comes away with this one. Goes up to Shack. Shack in control, gets into the center to Vargas, back out to Shack. He's got a shot from right there. He's going to take it, and it's blocked. Nice defense right there. Great hustle. Oswaldo Arias, number 19. Up high goes the corner and out past the end line, white ball. About 16 minutes remaining in this National Cup opening round game between the North Huntington Beach Black and the California Heat. Once again, the NHB Black in the lead by a score of 4-0. There's Kurt McGowan getting it out to Gavin Shack. Shack moving into the far corner. NHB operates so nicely out here offensively. Arias gets a good boot on it. Wants Byers to come out of that goal a little bit more. And it's back to Dominguez, and Dominguez gets it over to Vargas, and Vargas is going to go outside to Padilla. I thought he was going to go outside to Shack, but they keep it inside. Padilla's there. Padilla goes across towards the other McGowan. And this is Omar Macedo. And he gets it outside to Chris Harris. Harris moving into the corner. Dominguez there marking him. Dominguez uses the left arm to push off with and then goes past the touchline with it. It's white ball. Harris. Harris inside to Miranda. Ball up high. Good hustle here by NHB as well. Casillas gets it up high, all the way downfield. Little bicycle action there by Brian Meyer. And then Alvarez. Daniel Alvarez of the California Heat's been all over the field today, playing a great game, showing us some good speed. There he is again. And Barragan shot. Past the goal. Padilla was there, or he's trying to get there in time. We got about 14 minutes remaining now. And good footwork there by Paul Rodriguez. Takes the ball away, comes up with it for the Heat. And now Edgar Miranda. Arias. Miranda. Up to Harris, but it's picked off by NHB. It looks like that was Jaime Navarro, number 18, that picked it off. Good work there by Miranda. Getting it away from Navarro. Arias. Arias, some good footwork, great speed. Navarro picks it off, takes it away. Vargas is after it. Rodriguez comes into the picture. Now it's out to, looked like it was going to be to Barragan. Barragan gets it upfield now to Rocha. And here's where NHB is really dangerous. Rocha is going to go over to Gavin Shack. Shack drives towards the middle. Picked off there by Casillas. Casillas back outside now to Rocha. Rocha's shot. Oh! Another bomb, but just to the left of the post and out. We got unofficially about 13 minutes remaining in the second half. Oh, nice move there by Martin Rocha. Gotta like that. Dominguez now. Out to Navarro. Casillas against Harris. And it looks like Harris is going to get called for that trip. From behind. And looks like Julio Vargas will handle the free kick. Vargas up to Padilla. But Padilla stops. Now Shaq. Now Padilla. Padilla's shot's going to curve to the right and out. Substitutions now for Cal Heat. It looks like they're running John Richardson off the field. He'll take a break, number 14. And on is Robbie Atkinson, number 13. And this is Jaime Navarro with Miranda. Navarro will maintain control, tosses it inside to Vargas. Vargas has it stolen away, and here comes Cal Heat's Landon Donovan. And the whistle, nice block right there by Daniels, but it was after the whistle. NHB's ball is probably an offsides call. Shaq up to Padilla. Shaq and Padilla on the move on the left side here. Barragan's in the center. Padilla gets it up towards Casillas. Now Casillas is open for a shot, and he gets blocked. Oh, Byers had a goal. Harris tries to take it away. Padilla's going to bomb it from way outside. Up high, too high. Kurt McGowan has come off the field to take a breather, and on the field in his stead is Alvaro Alua, number 19. Still lots of hustle going on out there, as you can see. That was Landon Donovan that hit the deck. Donovan with the ball, tosses it inside to Miranda, I believe. And now into the center of the field. And the NHB defense is there. And the whistle. So that awards a free kick to the Cal Heat. And this should be interesting.
Gavin, watch him, buddy.
That is Donovan, I believe. That's lined up. Or it could be Brian Meyer. Meyer fakes. Donovan shoots. Daniels is there. So we got a 4-0 score. NHB in the lead, 4-0. All the scoring was done in the first half. Got about 8 minutes remaining in the second half. And this second half seems to have just breezed along. Arias gets it up high. And the whistle is against the Cal Heat in favor of NHB. NHB ball. Vargas. Across to Casillas. Casillas towards Rocha. Rocha down to Padilla. Padilla crosses, stolen away by Arias. Casillas gets a foot on it, but Macedo still has control. Macedo into the corner. I believe that's Alvarez up to Atkinson now. Atkinson has it knocked away. Vargas is after it. Alvarez upfield, stolen away there by Padilla. Barragan. Barragan shoots, blocked by Arias. Casillas is there now. Casillas trying to maintain control, does so. Cross field to Vargas. Vargas, nice footwork. Blocked. Lua. Casillas Across to Vargas. Vargas goes back to Rocha with it. Rocha again. Lua. Cal Heat ball. Vargas up to Barragan. Barragan's quick on his feet, boy. Oh, Padilla's tripped up, and there's no call. The NHB side wants that call. And look at this move right here by Macedo. This guy's good.
Good job,
Casillas. Padilla. Padilla crosses. I believe that's Barragan that's there. And Arias with the D. No, it wasn't Arias with the D. It was Rodriguez. Shot indirect. Oh, just to the right of the post. I believe that was Casillas. That used the left foot to show us some tricky shooting there. It was number 8, Hugo Casillas. And it rolled just to the right of the post. Upfield now, at midfield, Casillas again, across to Dominguez, now to Alvaro Lua. Lua up to Gavin Shack. Shack, Rocha passes past his defender. Padilla is pushed from behind, gains the whistle, should bring up a free kick for NHB near the corner. Casillas with the free kick up high. Byers not there. Oh, this is goal. NHB goal. Byers tried to get there, couldn't. I couldn't see exactly. I was shielded out of there, but it looks like it was Padilla scoring his second goal of the game. Okay, it was Padilla. Second goal of the game for Padilla. And we couldn't see exactly what happened. But it was another header by Padilla into the goal. The second of the game on a similar situation. Padilla just uses his head and slams one in. So that was a real beaut we saw, which was actually the first goal of the game was scored by Padilla on a beautiful header from the corner, and maybe another one here. So it's 5-0 now, NHB. And we've got 3 or 4 minutes remaining in the second half. So just a quick reminder, both these teams from Bracket B, there's a field of 17 teams in the tournament for boys under 14. And the 2 top teams from each bracket will advance, so that Heat could still advance out of the bracket with 1 loss. They could win their next 2 games, and with a 2-1 record, they could advance out of the bracket into the final field of 8 that'll emerge sometime next weekend. Byers all alone keeps it alive. Oh, lots of hustle there by Vargas this late in the game with a 5-0 lead. Vargas throwing his body around, doesn't seem to mind. Vargas with the ball. Up towards Padilla. Padilla could score the hat trick. Hat trick, Padilla. 3rd goal of the game for Salvador Padilla. Unreal. 6-0 now, NHB. And you just got to hand it to these guys. I mean, even this late in the game, I mean, they're not exactly pouring on the Heat. I mean, they're just playing a relaxed game at this point. But the Heat not really getting back quickly enough, and NHB with lots of residual speed, even at these late stages of the game, just blasting it through. Salvador Padilla with the hat trick, third goal of the game. And too bad we didn't get any of those on tape for you there, Salvador. We missed every one of them. Good game, though. Just kidding. Third goal of the game for Padilla. 6-0 now, NHB. And perhaps 2 minutes remaining now in the game. And it's all academic now. McGowan upfield now towards Barragan. Barragan chipped up by Arias. And no call. Action's kind of slowed down there for a second. It seems like everybody expected a call. Vargas crosses to Shaq. Shaq on the move towards the post. Shot. Good. 7-0 NHB. Unreal. Unreal. I can't believe what I just saw there. Number 4, Gavin Shaq, got a nice pass from Vargas over to his side. Nobody in a white jersey there, so Shaq just moves in towards the post. It's him and Byers pretty much alone, and Shaq just slams one in. 7-0 now, NHB.
Now, toquen la bola porque no lo van a golpear ya, no toquen.
And according to my watch here on the sideline, we've got about 30 seconds remaining in this game. But that's unofficial, of course. We'll keep an eye on the referee.
Relax, relax, you can't do anything. Relax, relax. Just relax, just relax.
And you can hear the NHB Brain Trust on the side of the line with us here, just telling their team to relax, play cool. And NHB comes away with a big victory, 7-0. And these guys want to go to Wyoming. NHB club heading to Spain in June as a representative of the United States in a tournament that'll take place there. And there was some talk here before the game that this ensemble here of NHB Black under Coach Weston could truly be one of the finest teams in the country at this age level. And like we mentioned before, with Langevin Productions, I've covered quite a few games, CIF finals, high school championships, high school seniors and juniors, big guys playing some soccer, and we've seen some great games, but this team right here is special. They've got super size and speed up front, great teamwork and passing, and really truly one of the best teams I've seen at any level. And certainly a team having a great game. And we should be out of time. And that is it. NHB has defeated the California Heat by a score of 7-0 here. 4 goals in the first half. And you could have put it all away there. 3 goals in the second half. They were academic. And they shut out the Cal Heat by a score of 7-0 here in the opening round of this National Cup here at Ocean View High School in Huntington Beach, California. What a game. Goals. First goal of the game. Padilla scores the hat trick. He scores the first goal of the game, the 5th goal of the game, and the 6th goal of the game. Second goal of the game was by Vargas. The 3rd by Casillas. The 4th was by Barragan. And the last goal of the game knocked in by Gavin Shaq just a few moments ago. So congratulations to Coach Weston and all the coaches of the NHB Black squad. There they are out there to exchange some skin and some salutations there with the California Heat. We'll be back with some interviews with the guys in just a few moments. Once again, the NHB Black 7, Cal Heat nothing. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. Well, you saw it all. I mean, it was just an incredible game. The first half especially. I mean, NHB just came out. I've never seen such passing. I've never seen such hard shooting, some really quick people, especially Barrigan up front, super speed up there, a real weapon. The McGowan brothers doing a great job on both sides of the field, and a bunch of guys here. Casillas doing a great job, Julio Vargas, all these guys, Salvador Padilla with the hat trick. Just an unreal game. Gavin Shack comes in and scores a goal late in the game. Just too many weapons there for NHB. And the Cal Heat, I don't think they knew what hit them. I mean, I think they'd like another chance to play those guys again maybe, but they certainly didn't know what hit them coming in. Too much speed up front. When NHB got the ball, it was just like an onslaught coming at the Cal Heat. They didn't know what to do with it at first, and they were caught. Before you know it, the score was 4-0, and they were done. So this is truly one of the best teams. I was just talking with George Langevin, who's right behind the camera right now. We were just talking about it. This is truly one of the best teams we've ever seen, any age group. And we were actually tossing around the idea of whether or not these guys could play and win against some of the CIF finalists that we saw in March playing in the high school championships. I mean, these guys are real good. So we wanted to get a few interviews with the guys, but they don't want too much fanfare this early. They want to win the whole National Cup before they start celebrating too much, and we can understand that sentiment. So we hope to see these guys again real soon. They're going to be heard from a lot of people around the whole region real soon, based on the way they played here this morning. And a real pleasure to bring you a game of this type. So once again, we want to thank George Langevin behind the cameras there. We want to thank Coach Weston for all the help he gave us before the game, and all the members of the NHB club for their cooperation here today. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Production here at the National Cup Tournament. Thanks for watching.